What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and this morning we're going to be talking about the upcoming Terminator Challenge event, all rewards, plus even more. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, just want to thank everybody out there for the crazy support on all the content that I put up as of yesterday. The stream was crazy. We put up several videos going over the tomb. The vibes were amazing, but once again, there is going to be a lot left to cover throughout the duration of Season 2, so make sure you guys have notifications on. With that, plenty of articles were also getting updated over on dkdynamite.com for those that want to stay up to date with all things Call of Duty. And I think a lot of the sweats over in multiplayer forgot that ranked play did go live. In the background, we got some footage of the new Overdrive LTM, which is essentially cranked with modifiers, and you also don't die if you don't get a kill before the timer actually expires. It's a pretty cool mode, and I got some gameplay not only on Nuketown, but even on the other brand new multiplayer maps like Dealership and even Bounty. Now, I think it's hard to review an LTM or new maps when a season first comes out, because at least from my experience, I get some of the sweatiest lobbies known to man during a launch window of a brand new content update. Not sure why that is. I attract the most snipers, and I have teammates that are barely even past Prestige 2, even though I'm Prestige 9, and the whole enemy team is full of Prestige Masters, which is hilarious. First off, let's talk about the Terminator Ultra Skin Bundle, which as of now doesn't have a definitive release date, but we know the event does begin during the first week of February, which we'll circle back to. However, it looks like the data miners who force-loaded all Season 2 bundles into their game early were not able to go ahead and start using a lot of the Terminator content. There's some gameplay out there of a few of the blueprints, which we're also going to get to, but as far as the preview goes over on the stockpile, you can see both Ultra Skins. One is the T-800 from the 1984 Terminator movie, and the other is the Titanium Core Ultra Skin. We never got to play as the full-on Terminator back in Vanguard. That crossover was a little bit different, but of course, plenty of images are available on the internet showcasing every new Season 2 bundle, so we got the stockpile updated with every upcoming pack within Black Ops 6. In this pack, you're also going to be getting 4 blueprints. One is the Retaliator, we also have the Jurisdiction, the Relentless Force, and then the Fate Make skin for a pistol. I thought it would have been a hand cannon skin, which I think is a bit of a missed opportunity, but no worries. There's also an emote called Tracking, a finisher called T-800 Style, followed by the animated Looking Fly calling card and the animated What Pain emblem. Now, it does sound like some of the voice lines were pulled straight from the actual movie, whereas other voice lines are pretty much in the ballpark of what you'd hear with the Replacer or even the Frontman, which got some criticism a couple of weeks ago for the reused voice lines. I think they did get someone to do an impression of Arnold for this skin. Now, you can already get a sneak peek of the Arnold skin over in the Warzone Operator selection menu. For some reason, I can't see it in multiplayer, but at least when you're in the BR menu, this skin does pop up for you to actually check out. Now, I do have a dedicated video talking more about the cosmetics in Season 2 that I'm currently working on, so bear with me on that one. But some gameplay did pop up and was posted by B23 over on YouTube of various blueprints that you'll be seeing from this bundle. Unfortunately, there aren't any cool laser sounds or effects that these blueprints really offer. There's tracers, but I want to say the blueprints that we saw in the Vanguard Terminator crossover were a little bit more futuristic and a bit more in tune with the big Skynet crossover here. Now, I still think it's funny that the Terminator 2 Judgment Day crossover would have actually made more sense with this game, considering Black Ops 6 takes place in 1991 when that movie also came out. But sadly, they weren't going to do the same crossover here within this game, so no Terminator 2 or T-1000 skin for Black Ops 6. Moving into the Terminator event, which is confirmed to begin on February the 6th, it looks like Reality UK over on Twitter already force-loaded the entire event into his game, providing us all with a full showcase of the rewards that we can expect. So as you can see with the first pop-up that we're going to see in just around a week's time, it mentions targets eliminated. Collect skulls that drop after eliminations in MP, Zombies, or Warzone, or after opening supply caches in Warzone. So it's going to be very similar to previous challenge events we've seen where we have to pick up certain items and we can then exchange those items in a menu for various cosmetics. As it says, reward acquired, exchange your collected skulls for the Terminator rewards, and then mission complete. Your mastery unlock is going to be the Judgment PP919 SMG skin. As you can see with the actual menu though behind this event, it is very similar to Archie's Festival Frenzy, where you can actually pick and choose what rewards you want to unlock first. And as you can see, there's a double weapon XP token that costs 5 skulls, a charm for 15, a sticker for 10, an emblem for 25, and then a brand new attachment there for 50 total skulls. Now, the attachment is the full auto mod for the AEK Marksman Rifle, converting that weapon into a fully automatic one, which I think could be pretty impressive. I'd say all the attachments they added within Season 1 were also pretty fun and very viable in just about any game mode, so I'd expect the same deal here with Season 2. We'll also showcase how that attachment works in a separate video soon, but then for 25 skulls, you can go ahead and acquire a calling card, a loading screen for 10, a double weapon XP token for another 10, a spray for 10, and then a double weapon XP token for just 5, a new perk for Warzone at 50. This is the reactive armor perk, which I find funny because we just got the golden armor plate from MW Zombies put into BO6 through the tomb. It was a new side Easter egg that I just made a short about, but in Warzone, your armor is going to regenerate up to 50% if you haven't taken damage in the last 5 seconds. So there's a Warzone exclusive perk. And then coming towards the end, for 100 skulls that you can collect, you can go ahead and acquire the War Machine score streak. I believe you can already craft it right now over in Zombies for like 2,500 salvage, but you can't use it in multiplayer yet, which is going to be deadly when you add it to your arsenal alongside, let's say, the hand cannon, the harp, and some of the other streaks available in the game. I think some criticism for Black Ops 6 multiplayer is that the streaks aren't really all that great, and for a mode like Overdrive that you can see footage of in the background, nobody's really getting streaks because of how hectic and fast-paced the mode actually is. But if you're looking to play some traditional domination or other game modes, the War Machine is going to be a pretty easy pathway to a nuke if it's anything like the one we saw in Cold War. Now the fire rate's going to be a little bit different. It's a 3-round burst War Machine, only 30 rounds available in it, so we'll have to wait and see how much better or worse it could be compared to the Cold War version. But in total, you're going to need 315 total skulls to unlock every reward as a part of this event. Hopefully it's not bugged like the Archie's Festival Frenzy Challenge event, where on the day of release, people logged in and saw they already had thousands of Archies because somehow the game was tracking them before the event even started. So when I booted up the game, I was able to insta unlock everything as a part of the event. I guess you can say, well, why complain about that? You got all the rewards off the rip. Well, at least from my perspective, and especially when it comes to making content or streaming, I like it when I can actually grind an event for a couple of hours to go ahead and unlock everything. But some folks out there probably didn't mind getting everything unlocked straight out the gate. Now, after you've gone ahead and claimed every reward as a part of this event, the mastery unlock is going to be the Judgment Blueprint for the PP919 SMG. If there's any footage or first-person gameplay of this in action, I'll be sure to clip it and show it on screen so you can see. But there's even a Black Cell variant of this blueprint also available to Black Cell Season 2 owners here within the Terminator event. So I do stand corrected because the recent blog didn't mention any Black Cell event rewards or even page skips. It does look like, although we didn't get the page skip, Black Cell event rewards are here to stay. Doesn't look like this blueprint was actually pulled from the initial battle pass. This Black Cell skin has a different name though. It is called the Close Range Black Cell Blueprint for the PP919. I don't think it was anything that got saved. This seems like a completely original Black Cell item here for this event exclusively, which is, I think, the best way to go about doing Black Cell rewards so that you're going to get more value for that price of 30 you may have spent over the course of an entire season as new events get added. Now, as far as a farming strategy does go for collecting skulls, I think the earn rates for Archies were a little too slow and I think bugged in most cases. So at that point, the whole event was chalked. Treyarch ended up rewarding everybody with all the unlocks by the time the event ended because they knew it was unfair. Some folks had logged in and insta unlocked everything anyway. Hopefully it doesn't happen again with the Terminator event, but as far as a strategy does go for getting them fast, I'm gonna guess as of now, without even having played the event yet, it's probably gonna be quicker going into small map mosh pits, or even a mode like Plunder, God, I wish Lockdown was still live, and going ahead and farming as many kills while opening chests. Maybe the earn rates will be good in Zombies too, because it'd be cool to take advantage of the tomb and just go ahead and get a bunch of uncapped skulls in a single match. I don't think Treyarch's gonna introduce any cap to the amount you can get per game, but I'll of course be following up on this strategy in the detonated article linked down below, and of course on stream with the February 6th launch. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave our thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on this early preview of the Terminator Challenge event beginning in just around a week's time? Leave our thoughts down below on the bundle as well. Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.